Hey everybody, it's Dave from Let's Make a Game Together. Thanks for checking out this update. So I'm just running through a couple of things that that's happening at the moment. Right now we are in the last stages of the prototype of the basic mechanics of Super Platformer Bros. After this stage, we will start neatening up the code, adding animations, adding art, adding parallax, adding menus, doing the things that make the game actually feel like a game and it doesn't look like a hot, steamy pile of trash like this. In that process, it's not going to move forward as quickly. Videos might take a little bit longer to come out because if we're going to reprogram, let's say, the character controller, so he walks up hills and doesn't look like he's floating, or we want to have the ability to jump on a block and not stick to the wall when we hold down the right trigger, I need to code things in a way that is very, very dynamic, very basically good. I need to build a better character controller, and that takes time. So unfortunately, it's not going to be moving as fast as it has been in regards to getting things done in the game, but that's okay. This is part of the prototyping process and the middle part of development, which is not as fun as the start or as the end of game development. But hey, that's what you're going to do. The next thing I want to talk about is I will be live streaming this weekend. So this weekend is Ludum Dare, which is a game programming competition where you spend 48 hours and you have to make an entire game from start to finish. You have to do the art, you have to do the music, you have to do the programming. I'm sure a bunch of you guys have heard me talk about it before. I love it. I do it every single time. In fact, these are all my games that I have created in Ludum Dare. This game here was actually one of the best games I think I've created, and I created it in 5 hours on a train from London to Edinburgh when I was on holidays over in Europe. And this game here was the first game, and this game here was the last game that I've done. Funny enough, this game here I had the full 48 hours because I took Monday off work, and this game here I had the full 48 hours because I took Monday off work. This is the worst game I've ever created. In fact, you can see I called it Failboy in Fail World. It is not even a game. It's a complete broken piece of software that has no point, no guidance. It's horrible, and it was a horrible feeling to create something so bad. But I promised myself, no matter what, at the end I'm going to upload whatever I have, because then that stops me from double guessing and getting into scope creep, and I just have to do it. So I took that one on the chin, and there it is. I'm hoping to knock that one off and have the best, my newest game up here, and have a finished game. So yeah. So I'm competing in Ludum Dare, and I just wanted to say that what Ludum Dare is obviously you make the best game that you possibly can in the 48 hours. Now, if you suck at art, that's fine. I also suck at art. If you don't have 48 hours, that's fine. Just make the best thing that you can make. And I just want to say this, if you've never competed in Ludum Dare and you're thinking about doing it, if you're up to episode 6 of Super Platformer Bros, or if you've done any tutorials at all, you're more than good enough to create a game. Because there are so many times that I jump into making a game for Ludum Dare, I don't know how to do the technology that I want to do, and I end up looking up tutorials, looking up YouTube videos, looking up, asking people on Facebook. I do anything I can to try and problem solve and create the best game that I can, and that's the point. The game might not be good, the game might actually be quite bad, but hey, it's the best game that you could do. So if any of you guys actually see this video and you decide to compete in this, in Ludum Dare, all you need to do is go to ldgm.com, sign up, and then you can vote for a theme, and then on the day the theme gets announced. And yeah, if any of you guys actually compete, then leave your game in the description or in the comments of this video. I will check it out, I'll play it, I'll vote on it, and I'll give you some constructive criticism. And hey, you might even make a way better game than me. It's very possible, especially with Failboy and Fail World. But if not, guys, I'm going to be live streaming some of it. I'm not sure how much of it, and I'm not sure if the videos will stay up afterwards because I like to listen to music and usually it gets flagged. So hey, if you want to check it out, I'll be live streaming most of the weekend on Twitch and on YouTube, hopefully, either one or the other. Links will be in the description of this video. And yeah, so that's basically it, guys. That's what I wanted to talk about. Oh, except also want to say hi to all the new subscribers that have come and subscribe to this channel. Thanks so much for checking out the channel. It's really cool. I've had a big influx of people who are interested in making games, and it seems like a bunch of you guys are first timers. Obviously, I can't get to all of yous all the time, especially with your some of the harder coding questions. But if you do really need help and you can spare a few dollars, consider being a Patreon, because that basically automatically makes it so I have to get back to you, because that's one of the tiers that I have. So if you are having struggles, you would just want access to the code in it for any of the videos, it gets posted to for any of the patrons to check out, and we can have discussions over there. So if you feel like being a patron, you have a few dollars, then yeah, check it out and become a Patreon. Awesome, guys, and I think that's it, and I'll hopefully see you guys over the weekend, and the next Super Platformer Bros should come out shortly thereafter, and we can keep rocking and rolling. Rocking and or rolling. One or the other. Not both, though. Not both. Not both. Alright, cool. See you guys. Bye.